We're going to do something today, something different. So I'm going walking down to the bus stop. My bus should be here in approximately 12 minutes. All right, let's go. Okay, so this is where I live. It snowed in the last 2 days, and so there's white all over the ground. I will show you that white in a bit. Okay, so you can see the white all over the floor on the ground. That is my car here, and that other one. Typically this is what I would have gone to school with, but today I'm riding the bus. I will tell you what this is all about in a bit. It takes me about excuse me, less than a minute to walk to the bus station. I'm making an outbound trip now to school, and to get to school I need to ride the C train. We will be joining bus 97. As you can see there, I hope it shows you 97 in the right way. This is the bus stop, and this is where I wait for the bus. Oh well, where anyone who will be traveling outbound would typically wait for the bus. Don't forget it snowed, so everywhere is icy and there's white substance on the floor. I don't mean cocaine, but snow. I'm sure you know what I mean. The bus doesn't just come and stand there waiting for you like Joelegba. The bus does around. This bus 97. This is, by the way, this is Ranch Land South. Let me see, there's a signage somewhere to show you this is Ranch Land South. So this whole neighborhood is Ranch Land, and there are all sorts of ranch something. So you can see where it's written Ranch View Vista. That's the name of that complex. But this entire neighborhood is called Ranchland, and Ranchland is split into two. There is a south and there is a north. So we live in the south. So I'm waiting for an outbound bus. Yeah, so while we wait, let me also say something else. So yes, the bus comes from south of Ranchlands and makes around. And when it's coming, it picks everyone along the route, drops us off at the train station, and then makes another round to another neighborhood called Cynic. So everyone going to Cynic from the train station are currently waiting at the terminal at the train station. As soon as it drops us off, they will all hop into it, and it will go to Cynic. Now it will drop them at Cynic, and then pick all the people in Cynic coming back to the train station, brings them to the train station, drops them off, and then picks everyone going to Ranchland. Now that would be what will happen on my way back. So sometimes while I'm waiting for the bus, it just comes from Ranchlands. I can't enter because it still has to go to Cynic. It does that in Cynic, and then it comes back and it picks us all up. So anyway, that is about that. I just wanted to let you know that bit. It's about -5 degrees today, I think. I think so. So, and this is just about 8. It's just 8:21. There's no bike. If you want some form of comfort, then you would have to call any of the taxi companies. Then they will come to the front of your door and pick you. But of course, you'll also be ready to pay the price for that. There is a price for every comfort. Trust me, there is a price. So, but I don't have that kind of money to hop into taxis every day. I only do that when I'm traveling and I'm heading to the airport, and maybe when I'm traveling with my family, and we don't have anyone to go drop. And I don't want to go park my car at the airport for days unending. So it feels cheaper for me to just call a one-off taxi that comes, picks us up, drops us at the airport. We do our trip, we get back, we hop into the next taxi, and we come home. Make sense? Should make sense to you. All right, the bus is coming. I think I can see it. Beautiful. You can see it coming. There it is coming. So there it is coming, bus 97. I just want to capture it, and then I head back to the point where I will join it. Can you see it coming? There is the bus. Beautiful. Someone in front of me who's also running. Someone else is coming. Now you can see everyone trying to join the bus. There is a bus. It's waiting. But we're about getting into the bus. I will tell you what this is all about shortly. Don't worry. You can see it was 97. It stops, and now we are heading into the bus. Okay, so I'm going to show them my ID. Good morning. We are in the bus now. We're leaving our neighborhood. You can see. We're going to stop on the next bus station that I told you. This is where I would typically enjoy this drop off on my way back. See where you saw all those people? That's where I would typically drop off on my way back. Okay, so we're approaching the train station now. This place is called Crowfoot. Thank you. Okay, so this is the train station. That's the bus I came with, bus 97. This is where it stops. Across the road on the other side is where I would typically wait to join the bus going home. Now I'm going to do something else. Now this is a highway. I want to show you something. This is a highway. You can see vehicles coming on the highway. Now, for those of us who live in Lagos, this is like something that looks more like Ikorodu Road. I said Ikorodu Road for a reason, and I will get back to that. Hi, I'm back. Sorry, the battery of my selfie ran out, so I'm having to use my hands now to hold my phone. Now, what am I here doing? So this is Park and Ride. So every car you see here are people who left their homes early. They can't, perhaps they don't want to drive into city center. Maybe it's expensive to pay there. And so they have opted to park their cars here. And to get a space, I do that sometimes, you'll be here at least nothing later than 6:30. If you come after 6:30, you wouldn't find space. So every car here on this lane, on this side, and across further down the other way, let me zoom in a little bit. On that side are all Park and Ride. They're free. It's free. You don't pay for it. But if you come later on, there is a space, an area. So the cars on that side, where I'm pointing, you'd have to pay for it. Okay, we're walking now to the train station, and the way the train station is built, it's built on the median of the highway. Remember, I told you just to think about Ikorodu Road for a second. That's the highway. This is a bridge across the footbridge across the highway into the train station. Now, if you look closely on that median, sorry, my hands are popping in, you can see the train tracks. Just picture Ikorodu Road with trains on the center. Now, this is a train station. This is a train station. This is a terminal, but I already have my pass, so I do not have to. Oh, my train is arrived. So I need to rush down now. There it is, the train has come. So we're gonna hop into the train now.
This train, Somerset Run.
Okay, so getting into the train. I said picture Ikorodu Road.
The next stop is Dalhousie Station. Dalhousie Station. Doors normally open on the left. 8, Alberta University of the Arts, Jubilee Station. Doors normally open on the left.
Just got to my train station. This is the State station. The State's train station. And I am heading straight to the classroom. So that's the train track going back to where I came from, and that's the train I came on the other side. I just got to school now. Why did I do this video? I'm not doing this video to show off, to be very honest with you, because sometimes you have to be very careful. I'm quite sensitive as a person, and I don't want to be misunderstood. Still on this whole issue of Okada, why am I so bothered? Why am I concerned? I'm concerned because I think as a people we can do better. There's nothing I see anywhere I've been to that Nigeria couldn't have done. This is a polytechnic. This school is polytechnic. A Yaba Tech, a Kaduna Poly, a Federal Polytechnic, Afipo. Just think about it. This is not Unilag. This is not Harvard. That's by the side anyway. I did this video because I read something someone posted. People are still... I know sometimes our government back home can be silly, we criticize them. But you know what? There are times when they come up with policies that are in the right direction. Let's encourage them. Yeah, oh, families, ride Okada, blah, blah, blah. I hear all that argument. Listen, when you travel abroad, what exactly do you go abroad? You go to Canada, US, UK to enjoy. Is it not the environment? Is it not the process? Isn't it all about how functional things are? When our big men say they are going on vacation. Okay, I've digressed enough. Okada is a nemesis. Okada, some of the people who are arguing, oh, Okada, blah, 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 just want to be politically correct. Okada is a nemesis, an eyesore. Whatever we can do to eliminate it, let us eliminate it. I'm not saying this because I find myself living somewhere where it is an eyesore. No society should allow that. So, everyone telling you, oh, it makes life easy. Oh, people are suffering trekking. People trek. Can you see how long I trekked from the train station into where I'm going to? If this was Nigeria, they would be back waiting for you. You hop into. There's a price for organization. There's a price for efficiency. There's a price you pay for doing things correctly. If there were bikes, there would be chaos. They know these things. But we like that sea of heads we see. And people are running into each other. Nobody's thinking. And someone is telling you that, oh, policy was not thought out. Listen, there was no policy behind Okada in the first place. Okada is a misnomer, and we allowed it. The government tried to stop it, they failed, but they were not persistent in stop it. They had been persistent when this thing came up. We'll not be having these conversations now. So, listen, don't let anyone tell you anything. Bikes used as Okada is a nemesis. It's wrong. It is wrong. People walk distances to bus stations, to bus